Make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. Enjoy. What is up, guys? It's your boy Victor with Thank You Gaming, and we are back with MLB Show 21 for another roster prediction video. This time around I don't have my camera. I apologize, but I needed to bring this video to you guys and my camera was not working. So whatever, you guys are not here to see me, you guys are here to see who gets upgraded. On our last video, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. We actually got 3 players upgraded from the predictions and I was really stoked. So if you missed that video, if you missed the chance of getting those players and making some stubs, well, you need to hit that notification button, subscribe to this channel so you can stay up to date to this amazing roster prediction videos. So the same thing applies as last week, guys. We're going to talk about silver to gold first, then we're going to talk about gold to diamond, and this time around I have 2 players that I believe in the long run are diamond watch for sure. They're the best players in their team, and the way they're trending, it's a good thing, but those are going to be at the end. On our last video we had 3 players for each tier, but this time we're going to have more players. So we're going to go ahead and just start, guys, because you know what, that's what you guys came here for. So first thing is first, we need to put this live, and we are going to go to the Orioles. We're going to talk about my boy Trey Mancini. This guy is a stud. I mean, his story alone is amazing and I love it. So we're going to talk about him real quick. First thing is first that you guys need to know about him. He is leading the league in RBI. So he has 39 RBIs. He's batting .281. He has 10 home runs. So let's dive into his his stats real quick. So we're gonna go to the splits, guys, and in home runs, against lefties 6, and against righties 4 home runs. Now against righties, I think that 74 is good. They might tone it down a little bit, but I believe that power against lefties should definitely go up. Out of his 10 home runs, he hits better lefties. And if we go to the average, he's batting .252 unfortunately against righties, so I think that 58 stays. But he's batting .333 against lefties, so that alone should definitely go up. Now, if you see right now his inside edge, based on today's matchup, of course, on where I'm making this video, which is May 22nd, they put those contact and power against lefties, right? And he goes to a 78. But that's not the only thing that he needs to get upgraded now. So we talked about he leads the league in RBIs. All right, lead the leagues in RBI. And I want you guys to see something real quick. He's batting .396 against runners in scoring position. This guy is as clutch as you can think of. So that clutch should not be in 60, should definitely go up. So we're talking about contact against lefties, power against lefties, his clutch, all of that needs to go up, and I think that will push him to that 80-81 tier, and he gets to gold. So now, not that many people are thinking the same way as me, but if the last roster prediction told us anything, is that SDS definitely thinks outside the box, and sometimes the players that they're obvious don't get upgraded, and the players that you're like, wait, what, they get upgraded. So Trey Mancini, he's just raking the last 7 games. He's batting .458. That's unheard of. He can be taken out. So it's just a great story, and I love it. So go get a couple of Trey Mancinis. He's still good. Like, the fact that you can get him for 400 with the sell now, and turn around and make 600 stubs if he goes gold just by quick selling him. It's amazing. Now, this could be a Jared Walsh situation with the Angels, where he only went gold after 2 roster updates. They pushed him up to 79, then they pushed him up to 81. But nonetheless, he's trending up. Go get him. And I believe that he is going to be gold. So moving on, we are going to go to the Yankees. And this is crazy. But I'm going to jump in the bandwagon for this card. So we're going to go to Kluber. His sell now is a little bit expensive. You know, the community is sensing that this is gonna happen. He just got a diamond card, so we shall see. But the obvious one, the hit per nine. The guy just threw a no hitter. He has been actually pretty good, 4-2 with a 2.86 ERA. Now, granted, here's the thing with pitchers and why I don't talk much about them in my roster predictions. The way the year is going, pitching seems to be easy. Pitching, I don't matter who you are, it dominates. If 6 no hitters already tells you nothing, it tells you that the pitchers are above players. So that's why I do a lot of position players, because if you're doing really good batting, that means you're above average and you should get upgraded. But Corey Kluber, 4-2, he's easily the second best pitcher in this for the Yankees. 50 strikeouts, so that K per nine go up. And I think he only needs 1 point, so that's why I think he's gonna get upgraded. And you'll like to see it. He's also in a comeback story as well. So his former Cy Young winner, a stud with the Indians, got hurt, but he's on his way back. So I believe that Corey Kluber for sure is going to get upgraded. SDS love this card, so yeah, I believe that he is. And I think the community is thinking the same thing, because look at his sell now. Next up, I think this is going, well, the community is sensing it as well, but I was like, are we serious about this card? So we go to the Pirates. Adam Frazier, guys. Adam Frazier. You guys are like, what is he doing? What is he smoking? There's no way. Adam Frazier, guys. Well, let's talk about Adam Frazier, guys. He's not a home run hitter, so don't even look at his power. And he's inside edge. Today he's not good against that. But he's batting .339 with 14 RBI, so there's some, that 77 clutch, good. 3 stolen bases, so maybe his defense is already amazing. For a second baseman, that's why I think that 1 point is easy to come by. I think this is a for sure diamond, not diamond, I wish. A for sure gold, especially because the Pirates don't have a gold player. He's easily their best player. He's batting, guys, the last 15, not even the last 7. I usually give you the last 7. The last 15 games, he's batting .433, all right? And let's just look at the splits, because all we need to look about Adam Frazier is his average against lefties and righties. That's all we need to do. Well, lefties, .333. Righties, .341. His contact right now is 68 and 52. Don't touch the power, because he's not a power hitter. But the fact that he's a contact hitter, that vision goes up, those contact goes up. This guy's easily at 82 overall. Making him that silver goal hitting with that diamond defense, he becomes a playable card in many starting lineups, and even in those lineups are already pretty good. So Adam Frazier, I think that he goes gold for sure, and I think the community sees this as well. So go get him, get some cards. Make sure that you jump on this before, because 2 days before the roster update, that's when the prices are extremely high. So I wouldn't advise you to wait till then. But if you buy him now, by that time he's gonna be in the thousands already. Maybe we get unlucky, you don't sell him. I mean, he doesn't get upgraded, but if you sell him before the roster update, you made your stub. So next up, and I was really upset about this card, but wait, before we get to that card, one more. Next up, I'm doubling up in this 2 players for gold, and is my boy Carlos Rodon. All right. Carlos Rodon, I don't think he had a good outing against the Yankees. I think that was a close game though. Anyways, he is 5-1 with a 1.27 ERA, 62 strikeouts over 42 and 2/3 innings pitched, and a .80 WHIP. Yeah, that K per 9 needs to go up. I'm sorry, but it needs to go up. That walk and that walk per 9 also needs to go up. His control needs to go up. There's so many things in this card that need to go up, that I believe that 2 points is an easy fix. Now, for some reason, I don't know why they do it. I feel like SDS only love the Dodgers, because if you go to the Dodgers squad, they have like 20 diamonds and 20 golds, like for real. But this card for sure, it wasn't upgraded. Maybe sometimes something that is so obvious they wait a week longer, kind of like they did with Jarrett Walsh. But he goes gold. I'm doubling up on this, guys. He's going gold. I didn't panic when he didn't, and I kept all my copies. So he's going gold, guys. And if not, I don't know what's going on with SDS. He's easily he's easily the second best pitcher compared to Lynn. So I believe that is Lynn, Rodon, then Giolito, because Giolito's been rocked lately. He might get downgraded. So switch him out. Put Giolito silver and put him up. And the community is sensing that as well. Look at the sell now and buy now. All right, moving forward, I was really upset. Not really upset, but because I was just kind of like the stock market. I was able to sell them for like 1,030 stubs. But he didn't get upgraded. I'm like, are we serious about this? How isn't he not upgraded? And I'm talking about my boy Jesse Winker. Like, come on, what are we doing? Why is he? Well, right now, you can buy him for 800, sell him for 1,000, and you're getting 200 stubs if you want to do that. But again, I kept them. But Winker is just having one of those years, and I don't get it. I don't know why they didn't do it. Again, they didn't touch him home. They put his lefty contact and his lefty power down, but he's still leading the league. He's still second in average in the league. 356, 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's an extremely clutch player, which look at that, 81, which makes you believe that the other players that we talked about that are clutch as well, if they put that up, they can get upgraded. But if you look at his splits, yeah, he hits righties. But then again, he has had more games. He has had more at bats against righties than lefties. So that shouldn't be against it. But against lefties, no home runs. Everything's against the righties. And yeah, he's batting 241 against lefties. But I mean, 48 against lefties contact, that should go up a little bit. But 385, I mean, I get it. His card is already, he's a platoon. I get it. But you're second in the league in hitting, and you're a silver. Now, I think that he gets upgraded. The last 15 games he's batting 362. I don't know what to say. I mean, he's clutch. He's easily second best hitter in that lineup. He needs to go gold, and I think that the community believes it as well. So last roster update, I waited till Thursday, and I sold him for 1,000. So I definitely got my stubs back. I definitely was able to get some stubs, because when he didn't go gold, his price just shot down. But as you see, he's trending up. So if you held on to him, good. If not, you still have some room here. If you get him for 800, 850, to get some stubs as well. So he goes gold, guys. There's no way they ignore him again. So anyways, let's talk about those who I think are gonna go diamond, and we're gonna stay in this team, because Winker's teammate, Mr. Nicholas Castellanos, he is on a tear, and it's going to be difficult to get him to diamond, but I believe that he should. All right? 342, 11 home runs, 27 RBIs. All right? So his clutch, he's a clutch player. Home runs, 3 against lefties and 8 against righties. So here's the thing. I think they kind of switched the lefty and righty. Maybe put the power against lefties a little bit down. Power against righties goes up. And then his average, here's where I think he gets the 2 points. 346 against lefty. So look, 346, and look where his lefty 109. But he's batting 341 against righties as well. So that 77 needs to be in the 90s if you want to be consistent, or at least in the 80s. And that is going to give him the 2 points to diamond. He's not a bad fielder either. Um, so maybe they do something there as well. But Nick Castellanos for sure. I think he's gonna go diamond. So there's some room to get some stubs here. To he's not in the 5,000s yet, but again, again, like I told you guys on the last roster predictions, these are predictions, guys. This is what I think is going to happen, and if we've learned anything from SDS in that previous roster update is that most of us have no idea how they upgrade players or what do they look at to upgrade players. But I'm just giving you stats. You guys can also be like, well, not really, I don't believe it, and that's okay. So next up, we're gonna go to Cardinals, and I don't know why he is not diamond yet, but Jack Flaherty, he is 8-0, maybe because his ERA, 2.53 ERA, 55 strikeouts. It's just I believe that his K per nine needs to go up. His K per nine needs to go up. He's 8-0. His clutch needs to go a little bit up. Like he is, his WHIP is .99, so he's less than 1, which is good with that hit and that hit to walk ratio. So I think those walks per nine go up as well. And I think this is an easy card to get to diamond. And he's just he's the best pitcher when it comes to winning. And again, win-loss ratio don't matter, but when you're 8-0, you are good. So, and if we look at his last 7 games, so in essence, he only had one bad start. Take that start away, and he is 7-0, with a 1.88 ERA, 45 strikeouts, and a .93 WHIP. So he had one bad game, and follow that by 7 amazing games. So I think Jack Flaherty goes up for sure, for sure. Next up, I want to talk about. Let's go back. And I was really upset about this one, and I'm confused about this one, but at the same time, I get it. JD Martinez, guys. Let's talk about him real quick. He is like the Winker of going to diamond for what Winker was going to gold. I get it. There's no much room for improvement, but if you're gonna give Nick Castellanos 107 because he's batting 346 against lefties or righties, whatever it was, JD Martinez needs to be where's he at? Where's JD Martinez? All right. He is batting 335, 12 home runs and 37 RBIs. All right? He's top 5 in RBIs, top 5 in average, and top 5 in home runs. He's easily one of the best hitters in baseball right now, across the board, and he's still a gold. I get it. There's not much room for improvement, but I think that those 90s, like, stop being stingy. Let's get some 100. Like, look at his clutch. I believe his clutch is good. His discipline is good. I think his vision, like his discipline in the plate, his vision is pretty good. He hasn't struck out that much. So just the vision alone, go up, and his attributes for contact, put those babies in the hundreds. All right, this guy is difficult to get out. His problem is the defense, but even that he's decent out there. I mean, he's a DH. But JD Martinez for sure gets to the diamond. I wouldn't understand why he wouldn't. So, again, SDS is kind of weird when they do these roster predictions. I don't know. They sit down and they're like, well, we can't really put everything up on this player. It's not fair. Listen, everything was put out of the window when you guys brought the creative player, and how it's crazy right now. So, and there's some cards that the fact that you brought an 87 diamond Kluber into the mix, everything goes. All right, so JD Martinez for sure, and look at his cell now. Nobody thinks he is. I think I'm the only one that thinks he's gonna go diamond. I just love this card. I just feel like his power needs to be in the There's already a diamond JD Martinez. Just copy that and do his live series. That's what you need to do. But I believe that he is. If not now, if he continues and he goes up in the leaderboards, he for sure has to, especially if he becomes like the best player in baseball. But look at the sell now. If you get him for 2,000 and he goes diamond, you just earned 3,000 stubs. Now, again, this is my opinion, and I invested in him, so I believe that he is gonna go diamond. So I'm gonna continue to get more. And yeah, moving forward, we have Mr. Reliable in Posey. I think Posey, he has 8 home runs, batting 359, 15 RBIs. I think that his splits will come from the home run department. He's batting 5 against righties and 3 against lefties, so I think his power needs to go up, and just based on that, we'll give him the point. All right, so his power goes up to the 60s, maybe 70s against righties. That's what's gonna get him. And against lefties, he's batting 438, so that needs to go up as well. I know he just got upgraded. But he's easily one of the best players for the first place San Francisco Giants. That's right, you heard it, first place in the division with the Dodgers and Padres were the favorite. The Giants are up there, and he is one of the reasons. His leadership and his bat, like he's been hot. So I mean, the last 15 games, 429. Like, let's get him up there. Let's get him 1 point. Former MVP. Let's get him up there. All right. So I think he's gonna get diamond. Now, the one that I was really upset was Burns. Like, what are they doing with Burns? Why did Woodruff go up before he did? Burns is having a heck of a year. All right. But I'm not even going to talk about his ERA. I'm not even going to talk about his win-loss ratio. I'm going to talk about his strikeouts and walks. His whip at .62. All right. He had 67 strikeouts and only 2 walks. He had that run that he had 50-plus strikeouts, no walks. I want you guys to look at the K per 9 and walk per 9. What the heck? K per 9 should be up in the 80s. That walk per 9 should definitely be up like in the hundreds. And I'm exaggerating, but like, come on now. And his control, if you're not walking players, your control is pinpoint. So the control needs to go up. And the fact that you're striking out so many hitters, that means you're clutch. So his pitching clutch as well needs to go up. And now, if you put, I got him paralleled, right? And if I put one attribute in everything, he goes up 1. Listen, he needs to be upgraded. He's only 1 point away. He's easily one of the best strikeout pitchers, I think, outside of Beaver. If you go to the strikeout and DeGrom, let me see something. I'll show you guys my strikeouts. There's a lot of players. All right. Yeah, he's up there. Top 10 strikeout pitcher. And he had a bad couple of starts, but like, come on. He is good. So get him to a diamond. So those are my players are gonna go from silver to gold and gold to diamond. All right. Now the 2 players that I talked about that are trending. All right, is my boy Shohei Ohtani. Now, I think his K per 9 just go up, like put it up. Granted, he didn't have a bad start, but he's striking out 10 batters almost every time, every outing. He doesn't pitch that much, so I get it. But I mean, he's 2.37 ERA, 45 strikeouts in 30 innings. So yeah, but I mean, he's hitting. Here's what I think is gonna happen. All right. He is batting. Let me see. He's batting 262, so I get it, the contact. But he's batting. He has 14 home runs. He leads the league in home runs, 33 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. So that still needs to go up. If he continues dominating in both sides of the plate, let's say he gets 2 more outings where he's almost perfect, strikes out 12, gives out no runs. He continues being in the leaderboard against righties. He starts hitting lefties, he's a diamond. So that's why he's in the watch of being diamond. Probably not in this roster update. So again, this is like kind of like a diamond watch type of players. So Ohtani is the first one that I want to talk about, and I mean, he's the best player in baseball right now. It's crazy. Like outside of Trout and Acuna, because Acuna's having a good year. I mean, what he's doing. Well, what is he's doing at this consistency and this level, never seen before. Are there players in the minor leagues that pitch one game and then they go to the outfield, or they play like 20 million? Do they do that in college? Yeah, but at this level, at this competitive level, it's never seen before. So yeah, I think he should definitely eventually become a diamond. And the next one, even though he has a diamond card, Vladimir Guerrero, by far the best Blue Jay right now. 338, 13 home runs, 36 RBIs. Again, top 5 in each category. I know for sure home runs and RBIs. He's batting .467 the last 7 games. I can make an argument that he goes diamond this week, but they're not going to do that. But something to watch, all right? 12 home runs against righties, so that power against righties should definitely be in the hundreds. And 354 against righties, that contact needs to go a little bit higher. Where he's going to go down is probably contact against lefties and power, but again, he's a clutch player. He's batting .400 with runners in scoring position, so that clutch needs to go up. So if he continues what he's doing, he's just on a tear. And again, sometimes you're going to see a lot of players, their stats against righties are going to be dominant because there's more righties in the league than there are lefties. So I believe that he definitely eventually goes diamond, especially if they change his position. I think he's playing first. So if you change from third base to first, where defense really doesn't matter, because in third base it does matter. So that's why the overall. But if you change him to first, I think you don't have to do much, and he goes diamond just by changing positions. So that alone is something to see. So hopefully he does. Anyways, guys, again, a long video, but I wanted to make sure to tell you why I believe these cards are going to go diamond. We're trying to make a series about this, so this is our second video. If we get the same response, we get the same support, I'll continue doing this. Let's see how many. I actually gave you guys 10 players. Let's see how many we get right. And yeah, guys, once again, if you have another card that I didn't talk about that you guys think is going to go diamond, is going to go gold, or maybe bronze to silver, it really doesn't matter. Put it in the comment section below like you guys did. And it helps me too, because you guys sometimes see something that I don't. You guys put it on the comment, and I'm like, wait a minute. I go do my research. I'm like, oh crap, they're right. Let me go get it, and I go get cards as well. So this interaction with the community, I love it. Once again, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and again, hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss any of the roster prediction videos. And if you guys appreciate this, if you guys want to share it, that would be amazing as well. This is your boy Victor88, and he is out. Deuces. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, click that subscribe button. Promise you will not regret it. Also, watch our latest video and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch so you guys can stay up to date with our latest content. I'm out. Deuces.